So good evening, all of you lot that have been harassing me saying, have you and Rants got beef? What's going on? Why aren't you doing the shows? We've both been a little bit busy the last couple of times, and obviously we're here a day later. I appreciate you coming through. I know you've got a busy day today, man. And how you been? How you been, man?
But I've been good, you know. I mean, always good to kind of get one over on Spurs, like that. So, do you know what I mean? It was a good weekend, but now onto the real important game. Do you know what I mean? Champions League business. This is what we're in it for. Obviously, Arsenal are fourth at the moment. That's what they're playing for, bro. Champions League that's where the big business is. Do you know what I mean? So, I'm just trying to get this W tonight.
Yeah, man, and it's not easy. We'll come to that in a short while. Let's go back to that Spurs game. Because when it went 2-2, I'm thinking, right, that's that then. And then up steps Mr. Clutch, Mr. Underwear Model, hat-trick settings, you're in the mud, and everyone's harassing you. Oh, rants. It's mad.
But I don't know. They tried though. Do you know what I mean? But you know what it is? The beauty of the internet is, yeah, if you just ignore these idiots, yeah, they just disappear. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they were chatting shit like the same night. Imagine, yeah, you're so like bored of your own life that your team have just won a game and you're in my comments, bro. Like, it's weird. Like, I was celebrating the win. Like, I was happy, bro. I ain't celebrated goals like that in a while. I don't care who scores for my football club. It's not that deep, innit? I just want my team to win. So I'm celebrating, and I'm seeing bare man at me saying, "Oh, this age well in the mud, in the mud." It's like, bro, a broken clock is right twice a day, bro. Like, it means nothing. Like that. It means absolutely nothing. What, man are just gonna ignore 20 shit games in a row because man scored a hat-trick once. Well, he had a good day. People have good days all the time. Do you know what I'm saying? That doesn't change the facts. Do you know what I mean? Still doesn't change the facts that he didn't, I think 9 out of his last 10 games, he never had a single open play goal, bro. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't change that. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't change the fact that he missed the penalty against Middlesbrough and he's probably the reason why we're out the FA Cup. It doesn't change that. Do you know what I mean? So that people seem to think that one good performance, yeah, can just change the whole season. But then on the flip side, you got players like Fred, who another amazing performance, probably one of the best midfield performances I've seen all season. And still no one wants to admit that they got it wrong about him and he's a good player, even though he's done it several times. So it's like, it's for him, it's one good game, even though it's not. But for Ronaldo, it means that he's back, even though the guy's been getting sixes every week. So,
yeah, but sometimes less than sixes, mate. Sometimes
less than. Yeah.
Literally does one half decent shot and everyone gives him a 7. It's like it's the same with us, man. Like, same with me with Arteta. As soon as we go 1-0 up, my chat's taken over by people saying, "Oh, you're in the mud. Oh, you're going to admit you got it wrong." Yeah, but mate, at the end of the day, both of our clubs are fallen giants, mate, and we're both football club wise in the mud. We're not where we want to be. Yeah, we both want our teams to win. And listen, I was celebrating the Leicester win. That was our best performance I've seen all season. Yeah, and it was the first time I've seen us play for consistently nearly the whole game really well, not just in 40 or 30-minute bursts. Yeah, and it was nice to see. And then obviously your game, mate, Ronaldo's first goal, wow. Yeah, that was just, as soon as he took that out of his feet, I knew he was slapping that in. Yeah, it was just like...
It was a mad one because, bruv, he does that every week, though, and it doesn't even hit the target. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. It was just one of them ones where he just had a day where everything he done, it just went for him, bro. Like, that was a speculative Ronaldo effort. Gets the ball at his feet, doesn't think about passing it, he hits it. Bruv, he does it every single week, and most of the time he scuffs it. It just so happens at that time, he caught it well enough, and Lloris must be still drunk or something like that because he went and dived with the wrong hand, do you know what I mean, and got beat. It wasn't even in the top corner. So it's one of them. It's one of them ones where literally, I don't know if Lloris just never expected him to shoot, or I don't know what it was, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because it wasn't a postage stamp. It wasn't one of them ones where you're like, oh, it's unstoppable. It wasn't. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just one of them ones where you had a game where everything he did just came off. And every player in football has a game like that. You know what I mean? Rashford had a few of those over the last few years that had people putting him in conversations he didn't belong in. Like, everyone has a good game every now and then. Do you know what I mean? Everyone has a game where everything they try just comes off. Like, every player, no matter what level they are at. But it doesn't change the fact that if you don't do it every week, or at least every other week, or at least every 3 weeks, you're dusted, bro. That's just how it is.
Oh, facts, absolute facts. Listen, he had a good game, like you said. His third goal was class as well, the header. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's now seeing if he can do it tonight. And he has got a good record against Atleti. I think he scored, it's 25 goals against them in his career. You know, and he loves this competition goal scoring wise anyway. And yeah.
Also, that was playing for a Real Madrid team. Do you know what I mean?
elite.
That's not playing for Man United. Like, I think we're gonna struggle to have a lot of possession today, and he's gonna struggle a lot more than he did against Tottenham. I mean, a team that cannot defend, bro. Like, even his third goal, bro, he a free fucking header.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unmarked, just swanned himself into the box, and you got a running jump on the defender that didn't even fucking jump. Like, as much as it cool, man scored a hat trick, bro. When you look at all of those goals, there's fundamental defensive errors in every single one of them from Tottenham. Atletico Madrid are not going to give us that luxury tonight. So I don't care who scores. We just need to win the game, innit? But I think he's going to have a quiet night.
Do you think, right, because, you know, he was playing for Madrid and obviously his record with them against this team is mad. Obviously, he's going to know that and he's going to be up for it, or you think he'd be up for it. It's whether the rest of the players can be up for it, because although Atleti ain't been playing great this season, they're still fourth in the table. Yeah, they've still only lost one of their last 7 games in all competitions. Yeah, and they've not done too bad at all, mate. Recently, it was the mid part of the season, around November to sort of end of Jan. Yeah, but since then they've actually been all right. They've only lost 1 game. Obviously, you drew with them out there, and me personally, I think he'll go out tonight. Yeah, I think it's going to be a 1 goal. Yeah, either way. Yeah, but I think he'll go out maybe 1-0, 2-1, something like that. And the reason I think that is because, like you said, when you're playing up against a team like Tottenham, you know they can't defend. This lot can defend. Yeah, and they can defend against teams that maybe will play them off the park. Yeah.
We got lucky. The goal that we scored, the Alanga goal, like Bruno scuffed the pass in it and the defender kind of misread it, and we got lucky with that. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones where if Atleti are on job defensively, it's going to be a tough night for us because we don't create a lot. Even against Tottenham, as shit as they are defensively, other than the goals that we did score, do you know what I mean? We didn't create a lot, which is why our XG was less than 1 and we scored 3. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was a strange game. So I'm not letting the performance or the scoreline overshadow the fact that we still got a lot of work to do, and tonight is not going to be a foregone conclusion. I do think we are going to go through, but I think it's going to be a tight one. I think we might just edge it like 2-1, but I think it would just be because of the crowd and the adrenaline. But I expect us to struggle tonight. Like, I genuinely do.
Yeah, the thing is, they've still got some quality players, and this is what people...
They've got Griezmann and Suarez to come back into the team as well. They didn't play the last leg.
No, exactly. Griezmann played at the weekend. Well, they played Friday, actually. He played Friday, so did João Felix. But people underestimate how good this Atleti team actually are, mate. Like, they really do. Yeah, and you know, you look at it and you think most of these players that play for Atleti, they're well drilled, man. They've played together for years and years and years. And there's the odd player that comes in and plays, yeah. And this is why I think you're going to go out, because I think this manager's been brilliant for them. He's elevated that club into a title charge multiple times against 2 of the biggest and better financially backed clubs. And he's always done pretty well in Europe, yeah, whether it be the Europa League or Champions League. But I just think that when you've got all of that and you're coming up against a Man United team that have got a worse manager, because he ain't really a manager, yeah, they've got they have got a worse drill team, because most of your players just play for themselves rather than for the team. Yeah, and it's all about them. And then you've got the fact that if they go 1-0 up, yeah, maybe, just maybe, the fans are going to start turning. If you're putting in a poor performance, the fans will start booing at half-time and all of that crap. All of a sudden, that boosts Atleti. I think it's going to be in a very interesting game, because if Man United get an early goal, then what do they do? What do Atleti do then? Yeah, because are they going to come and go gung-ho? No, they won't do that. They're just going to...
Probably not.
If they go 1-0 up, what do you do? Because if they go 1-0 up, yeah, you lot, I think, shit yourself. I can't lie.
Yeah, I think so. At home, I think if they go 1-0 up, the crowd turns a bit. Do you know what I mean? You start to groan a bit. Players are under pressure. I think we need to score the first goal, innit? If we don't, I think that we'll open up and then we'll probably get hit again. Do you know what I mean? So I think scoring the first goal is crucial tonight, man. But That's why it's one of these games I genuinely can't call it, because I could see a scenario in which we win and I could see a scenario in which we lose, bro. And there's not much in it. You know what I mean? But that makes me feel better than if I was under Oli, because under Oli, I'd straight been saying, "Nah, cool, we're out, like no problem." So it's an improvement, bruv. And even with this manager against Tottenham, 2-2, he brings on a striker and we win the game. Like the manager's shown he's tactically a lot more fluid, and also like he wants to win games. I'm seeing it. Like he's making changes to win games instead of to just get a result in it. The reason why we were drawing so many games under Oli is because we were undefeated for so long. Remember, we went on an undefeated run and they were just hella draws, bro. Like 11 draws or some bullshit like that. Because Oli would just shut up shop.
27 unbeaten rank away.
Bruv, and 11 draws or something. Because Oli would just shut up shop. He'll be happy with the draw, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. The difference is with Ralph, even at 2-2 against Tottenham, he's like, nah, we have to win. And I fully respected that.
Yes, it's going to be interesting, that's for sure. And the thing is, if you get through, I mean, it's then who you draw, really, isn't it? Because if you come up against Real Madrid, I think you're going to get battered if you get through. Yeah, if you come
we're not trying to see Real Madrid. We'll get smoked. Like that midfield would absolutely cook us alive, bro. I'm not trying to see Real Madrid at all.
And Bayern will do the same. I think Bayern will tear you a new one as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's why I'm not trying to see those teams. That I know what level my football team is. Do you know what I mean? In that, the further we go into this group, the more dangerous and the closer to a humiliation we are.
Do you think, like, I know I ask you this about the league all the time. I'm not going to talk about the top four because obviously I don't think you're going to get it, right? But do you think that you could somehow fluke your way all the way through this to the final? Maybe not win it, but do you think you might fluke your way through it?
No way. We got Liverpool, Man City, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. That's already 4 teams, that I can't see man getting past, especially over 2 legs. If we have to play them over 2 legs, there's no way, bro. Do you know what I mean? There's no way. Like, we're not that team, innit? Like, it would be great just to get past this team.
Not even if you've got an Ajax or Benfica.
Bro, listen, Ajax, I wouldn't bet nothing on us even beating Ajax. I'm gonna be real. Like, Ajax are a good team. They're a good team. Yeah, on paper we should beat them, but paper don't play football matches. We could easily go play Ajax and get bopped off the pot. Easy. We could go Amsterdam and hold 3-4-1. We could, no problem. Like the way they play football, you can't put it past them.
Yeah, they've got a style. They've had that style for 50 years. Let's be real.
That's what I'm saying. They play good football no matter what the scenario, bro.
I'm just looking at the teams left in it. Chelsea are 2-0 up, so they'll be going through tomorrow. Juve, Villarreal, 1 apiece.
I forgot Chelsea as well.
Yeah, Chelsea tomorrow against Lille. They're through, I think. 2-0 up going away, and then Villarreal going away to Juve, 1 apiece. And that Villarreal, they're interesting. They are, because like Juve scored in the first minute last time against them, and then Villarreal played them off the park, mate. Literally, and they should have won about 3 or 4 in the end. It ended up being 1-1. But I just got a sneaky feeling there's going to be an unfashionable team that's going to fluke their way all the way to the final. Maybe a Real.
But usually there is one team, that everyone expects to go out and they at least get to the semis. Do you know what I'm saying? There's always one team that kind of do that. So I wonder who it could be. It might be Ajax or Benfica. You never know, because they're playing tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 2 apiece at the minute. Yeah. So
bro, it could be one of them.
Okay. I think the first leg, when Ajax 2-0 up and then Benfica got it back to 2-2, or the other way around. I think it was like that. But
I'm not even sure.
It's going to be interesting to see. And the thing is, it also depends on what lineup you put out tonight as well, because Jadon Sancho's been doing well recently, man.
He's been playing really well. Playing
pretty decent. And then it's now what defense you put out. You've got the attackers there to actually harm people. You've got Pogba, you've got Bruno who can score goals. You've got Ronaldo.
Bruno, it'd be interesting to see if Bruno gets brought back into the squad, because obviously their man said that, I think they said it was COVID or something like that. And we played so much better without him. For me, he doesn't come back in the 11. If he comes straight back in the 11, I think that we could lose the game. Like, legit. Like, I think that if he starts, we'll lose. Same with McTominay. We had no McTominay and Bruno, and our midfield kept the ball a lot better.
All of a sudden, you look better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If them two come back in, we're fucked.
Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, it depends. It depends what he wants to do tonight, because they're going to work your socks off, mate. That's what they do. Yeah, they defend, and 90% of the time, yeah, they're switched on, because Simeone won't have it any other way, mate. That's why they're so good defensively. Yeah, because their concentration levels are elite. Now, literally, they're probably the best defensive team in world football. They're like, in terms of defense, they're not a totally defensive team before people think I'm saying that, because they're not. Yeah, but without the ball, they're probably the best in the world. Yeah, like defensively. Yeah, and if they're not, they're definitely in the conversation. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens tonight, man. But yeah, it should be a good game either way. But let's talk about Chelsea real quick, because we obviously see all of the sanctioning that happens with Roman. Everyone's laughing and ripping him a new one, which is all well and good and all fun and games and a bit of banter and all that. But
so
now
the Saudis come in with even more bread.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. The Saudi media group are the hot favourites. There's over 200 interested parties, apparently.
Of course, like, there is.
Ridiculous, man. 200 billionaire.
Look at the location of Chelsea. Location-wise, it's the most attractive club in London, bro. Like, right in the middle of West London, bro. Like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? And them Arabs are always in Knightsbridge and that anyway, doing their shopping, bro. It's down the road. I could just drive down. Nah, bro. It's crazy. No, I mean, like, it's perfect location-wise. I knew there weren't going to be a shortage of offers. If the Saudis come in, then they're even better off than they were before in terms of money, because the Saudis will spend, bro. That they'll make a statement by spending money. So I think that Chelsea could have just absolutely landed, mate.
Yeah, mate. I said this earlier with Goonie and Eunice and Northside and that. Me and Kenny did a show last week, and we were saying exactly what Neville and that were saying on Monday Night Football. Like, this could be the making of Chelsea. There's not going to be short of offers. Again, yes, obviously what's happened with Abramovich. Now I think every Chelsea fan thanks him. Like, I don't think there's a single Chelsea fan out there that can't stand him, because for what he's done for that football club is mad. And even as a rival fan, yeah, he's the perfect owner until 100. This happened. Yeah, I would have loved Abramovich at Arsenal, man. Yeah, but now, you're talking of a Saudi ownership. Bro, they ain't coming here to play games. They're not going to come here and just sit on what they've got. They want to be the best. Yeah, you can see by the paperwork that they've put in with the plans for a revamp of the stadium, etc., etc. Yeah, the youth setup, and they're going to splash money, and they've got pots of money. So now you're taking over a team that's already one of the best in the world. Already got the big sponsorship deals, the global.
Already got one of the best academies.
Yeah. One of the best women's teams. Everything that Chelsea have is one of the best, if not the best. Yeah, and if they keep hold of all of their backroom staff, like that you don't see, that we don't know about, but all the staff in the boardroom and stuff like that. Obviously, Marina's going, Roman's gone or going.
Petr Cech will probably stay, though, isn't it?
Say again, mate.
Petr Cech will probably stay.
Yeah, Cech will probably stay. Yeah, and I think like their youth setup will probably remain exactly the same. But now it's you're taking the team, and if they keep hold of that team when they're already in the position where they're European and world champions, and they compete every season for a trophy, and now you add another load of money on top of that, bruv, it's game over for everyone. They will literally dominate everything. Yeah, so Man City, you better make the most of it, because if that group do take over, it's curtains for them. Yeah, it's curtains for everyone. Nobody's competing with that. Bro, I'm trying to hope that Stan Kroenke's been selling some dodgy vodka somewhere. Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? Like, in his Walmart, yeah, he can get sanctions as well.
Try and get rid of him as well, innit? But that's what I mean. It's brothers literally got rid of Russian, and then got the allies in it. Saudi, America, and England, innit, bro? Do you know what I mean? The Holy Trinity, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is what's going on, innit, right now. Like, it stinks of corruption, but if the Saudis come in, Chelsea listen. I knew they'd be fine anyway. I said it. As soon as Chelsea went up for sale, I said, all jokes aside, when you look at the location of that, now I'm from London. I know where Chelsea Stadium is, innit? Like, I know what the surrounding areas of that stadium are like, bro. I know the prices around there, everything like that. It's the most prestigious club that you can have here in London in terms of location. That's why Roman bought it in the first place. Like,
bro, the room that you're sat in your house right now, yeah? If you was to rent a room that big in that part of London, well, most people on the planet wouldn't be able to pay it every month.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
To just for one room. Yeah, it's
Bro,
jokes.
it's different, bro. It's different, them sides, man. Do you know what I mean? You're talking about paying millions of pounds for flats, bro. Like, not even houses, bro. Flats where you have to go downstairs, bro, to go into your
Like
flat, bro. Man are living underground.
basement flat, and it's 3.5 mil.
Yeah, man living underground, bro, for all that money. Nah, it's different. It's different around there still.
It is, and you can tell, man. Like, and the cars and all of that, man. Then it is different level. It is different level, and the amount of billionaires and millionaires that live in that part of London, it's crazy, man. But do you know what's funny? Is all the people that did come out, like you, like me, like Kenny, and said, "Yo, they're going to be fine." Yeah, whilst everyone's having a good giggle at their expense, yeah, you ain't going to be laughing when they sell this club because they're going to sell it to someone that's going to take it even further. And the point is, the person who buys it or group that buy it are going to want to get the fans on side real quick, because 100%. A lot of their fans, Chelsea fans, will be sitting there thinking, "What? Yeah, it's great on paper, but now can they deliver on what they said they're going to do?" Yeah, and they're going to make a quick statement, I think, man, and it's going to be a case of title charge straight away. Yeah, they're going to go and splash like they did when Roman first took over, you know, and because they're self-sufficient and because they well, listen, last summer they made a profit. I don't think Roman's actually dipped into his own pocket for that club for about 6 years. So
he did. He said his goal was within 10 years it needed to be self-sustainable. That's what he said when he came in.
Yeah, and there you go. And it is. And the thing is, because of their academy being so great, they can just go and flog 25 youngsters and that'll cover their transfer budget they're spending anyway. Yeah, so they're going to be fine, man. When I did the show with Eunice and Goonie earlier, bro, they had me in tears. They were sitting there throwing money at the screen, both of them. I was like, you piss
different money. Yeah,
it's mad. And the thing is, for teams like us, like, I'm jealous of Chelsea. I can't buy it because I look at that other lot around the corner, Tottenham, and they're not, bro, I pity them. Yeah, the fact that they support that club still, yeah, they just put themselves through hard times. Yeah, and it's like, I look at Chelsea and I just think, like, you've got the perfect setup in the hierarchy. You've got the perfect setup in every aspect of your football club. Your fans are relentless and ruthless. Yeah, and they win. That's all I want my club to do. And I'm totally jealous of them, mate. In the last 25 years, they've won 25 trophies.
It's a joke.
That's mad. Yeah, it is mad. But they're cold with it. They don't give a shit. They just go, right, Ancelotti is sacked at half time. It's like, Ancelotti, yeah, you're sacked.
Yeah, anyone can get it. Anyone can get it, bro. Your name don't hold weight there, bro. It's just about the W's.
That's it. And there's only a few clubs on the planet with that elite mindset, right? And you know, I see some football fans saying, "Oh, yeah, but you need to have longevity." Why do you? Because Chelsea have proven you don't. Bayern Munich have proven you don't. Real Madrid have proven you don't. Yeah, PSG.
Earn time at those places. Time is not a given. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. And the thing is, anyone still seriously sitting there thinking that Chelsea ain't going to dominate, the only way I see that going sideways is if they get an American owner.
Yeah, that's it. Them man are demons, fam.
And the thing is, they'll just globally market that football club for shirt sales, like our clubs.
Facts.
You know, it's different with you. Like, your lot's taken what, 2.2 billion, something like that. Yeah,
something like that.
Our lot ain't taken anything. 6 million, I think they took, and that was years ago. Yeah, and they ain't taken nothing since then. But if Chelsea get the wrong owner in there, a wrong American owner, and that's not to be disrespectful to American owners, because a lot of them are very good. Yeah, but the ones that are in England currently at our clubs and at Liverpool, they're not exactly great. If you listen to Liverpool fans, they're all moaning about their owner. Yeah, and they're in a title race.
Facts.
So
facts.
You know, so if you get the wrong American owner, and I suppose it could work from, doesn't matter where you are, but the reason I'm saying American is because our clubs are proof in the pudding that they don't really give a shit. Yeah, they're not here for the fans or for the club.
No, but they're here for business, innit? And it's like, bro, don't get it twisted, yeah. Even the NFL fans, yeah, they weren't fucking with the Glazers either, from what I heard. Do you know what I mean? From what I heard, they didn't really like them over there anyway. Do you know what I mean? But obviously they got a ring recently, but even the fans over there weren't fucking with them. So it's one of them ones where, like, I'm sure one of the only people that don't like these people, like, I swear Kroenke's lot won a Super Bowl this time, and the Glazers won the Super Bowl, I think, the one before. So it's mad, but it's a long time coming for both of them. Yeah,
it's true. And the thing is, it's a long time coming for us to win a title, mate, and it ain't going to happen under these two at the moment, anyway. That's for sure. Yeah, until we find some new ownership or some money used wisely at our football clubs, because we do both spend a load of money on trash.
For sure.
Mate. Yeah, I mean, if you look at your squad, you've still got Phil Jones in your club, mate. Like,
listen, don't remind me, blood. I just don't know. I don't know how.
Bro, he's won a title. How many of the others in the team have won a title?
I think he's won like 5, bro. Like Phil Jones was there whilst Vidic and Ferdinand were there, bro. Like he's been there. Him and David De Gea, bro.
Mate, it's mad. It's actually mad. But yeah, man, I think they're going to do all right. Let's touch on Liverpool and Man City real quick. We've got to play Liverpool tomorrow. That's their game in hand over City.
I think you might get something. I think you might get something. You know.
Yeah.
I think you might get something. I just feel like now City have drawn. I just think I wouldn't be surprised if you lot draw as well, because that's football's funny like that. Do you know what I mean? Everyone, like every Arsenal fan I've spoken to, saying, "Oh, no, we're gonna get smoked." But generally, like the results that you lot keep picking up, I think Arsenal fans will be going into this game less intimidated than they have in recent times. And also with Liverpool, like they've been getting results. One thing that Liverpool do well is they grind results out even when they're not playing well. Do you know what I mean? I think it was, what was it? Was it West Ham or Newcastle?
They've done it a lot. They've done it against Wolves this season.
Grind it out, little 1-0 at the end and that. Bro, like they haven't been playing well, every game. So I think that they can be got at, but they're still a very good team, innit? And I wouldn't be surprised.
To be honest, this is the most confident I've been going into a league game against this lot for a while. And that's based off of the fact that we are playing pretty good at the moment. But the worry for me is that we do what we did in the League Cup and just get too complacent and too cocky with it after the draw at Anfield. Because the second leg, we were so naive, mate. It was just pathetic. Yeah, and then we just got dumped out quite comfortably. Another red card and another loss against Liverpool. So I think we're going to have to take our chances. And Lacazette's not exactly clinical. I know he scored a great penalty the other day, but end of the day, he's been poor this season, man. And Saka's been brilliant. Yeah, he looks really energized. I don't know whether he's put his Duracell batteries in or something, but he's looking on it at the minute, man. Martin Odegaard as well. The last 2 games has been absolutely top class, same as Thomas Partey. But if we're going to beat Liverpool or even get a draw against this lot, we're going to have to defend properly for 90 minutes. That's first and foremost. But then don't just sit back against them, but also don't take the game to them. You've got to manage it properly. Take your chances, smell the chance, smell when you can all bomb forward. Yeah, but also get back real quick, because if they pass 170-yard ball over the top, if you lose possession, Salah's gone, mate. And you ain't catching him. And you know if he gets it on his left peg, it's in the back of the net. It doesn't matter who's in goal. So I'm fairly confident in a way, but I don't think we're going to get a win. Yeah, I think the best we can hope is a draw.
But that would be a good result.
Well, it would, because it's one of our 3 games in hand over you lot. So that's another point clear. Yeah, I think the other 2 games are Chelsea and Tottenham. So all 3 of them games are big games for us. There are 3 in hand.
True.
The Chelsea game's been rescheduled to next month, 20th of next month now.
Yeah, we were meant to play Liverpool this week, and that got rescheduled as well. Like, I'm glad we're not playing them this weekend, because fuck you know, mate. You know what I mean?
Could you imagine that after playing Atletico?
Well, that's what I mean. Imagine we get smoked by Atleti, then man, I got Liverpool after. Them man are just trying to derail our whole season in one weekend. I'm not.
Last time you lot played Liverpool, you had the cigar out.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like he put the last nail in Ollie's coffin. Yeah, I'm not really trying to play Liverpool right now. No thanks. No thanks.
No, it's mad. Listen, people, we are going to wrap this up. It's only a shorter version today, but don't worry, we haven't got beef. People, I'll be back on Friday on RANTS' channel.
Bro, people always be doing that, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like
every day,
people just got shit to do, man. That's all it is. Do you know what I'm saying? But everything's blessed.
Yeah, of course, man. Come on. These people have got time to just chat rubbish. But listen, big up to everyone who has watched. Make sure you hit the link in the title for RANTS' channel. The Twitch will be in the description, people. And yeah, enjoy the game, man. Or try and enjoy the game, should I say.
I'll try, innit? It's going to be a tense one. I can't lie. I mean, the first leg was quite relaxed because I knew there was a second leg. But today, it's going to be tense, isn't it?
What time are you live on Twitch?
7:30, bro. 7:30 live. Do you know what I mean? With Baines, and then we go straight into Red Talk as usual.
There you go. Make sure you check it out, people. All the links will be in the description as well. We're out of here. Still Arteta out, by the way. Laters.